और यूक्रेन में जमीनी हालात तनावपूर्ण बने हुए हैं। रूस की सेना ने कीव शहर के चारों ओर घेराबंदी कर ली है। क्या है वहां के हालात, बता रहे हैं हमारे सहयोगी प्रदीप दत्ता।
During last 12 hours, in fact, we have seen how the Russians have tried to intensify attacks, not only in westward areas, but also in different areas like Mariupol, Melitopol, and also in Kyiv. So far as the Kyiv is concerned, like they are just 5 kilometers, 5 miles away from a city. And slowly, they are trying to move inside this region. Earlier, they committed a tactical blunder. Most of their tanks were bunched together, because of which they became sitting ducks for Ukrainian drones and Ukrainian artillery. We saw that many of the Russian tanks were damaged, and Ukrainian forces also released video in this regard. Now, what they are trying to do, most of the Russian tanks, they have dispersed toward forest belt, or they have started encircling, so that they are not bunched together. That means it will be difficult for them to target tanks in large number. But so far as the Ukrainians are concerned, their spirit, their morale is still high. Today's attack on Lviv, this is a warning to the NATO, because already Vladimir Putin has said that you stop pumping in weapons into this area. We have seen that how 2,000 of the anti-tank missile, like Javelin missile, have been provided to Ukrainian troops. Besides this, also 1,700 Stinger missile, those are called the anti-aircraft missile, have also been provided to Ukrainian troops. So Russia is totally against that. Russia wants that this weaponry should not be provided to Ukraine. That means if you are trying to provide weaponry, you are interfering into the matter, and you will also be treated the same way, and we will not hesitate targeting you. That has been a strong warning, and we have seen that just hours after the warning, the military base has been targeted, where some of the NATO people are also believed to be there providing training to Ukrainians.
और यूक्रेन में कीव शहर के बाहरी और भीतरी इलाकों में रूस की सेना लगातार बमबारी कर रही है। टाइम्स नेटवर्क के हमारे सहयोगी प्रदीप दत्ता इस वक्त यूक्रेन में ही मौजूद हैं और वहां के जमीनी हालात बताने के लिए कीव के एक गांव वो जा पहुंचे, वहां से हमें रिपोर्ट भेजी। ये गांव रूसी बमबारी में पूरी तरीके से तबाह हो चुका है। आप भी ये रिपोर्ट देखिए।
Few hours back, this was happy, peaceful village. Now see what Russian shells have done here. They have almost demolished, decimated many of the structure. Look at the condition of this house and look at the condition of the bedroom. See, it's completely demolished because of shelling by Russian troops. Trigger-happy Russian soldiers are targeting whatever they can. They are not sparing civilians. They are not sparing civilian infrastructure. Most of the houses are completely gutted, damaged in this particular village. Let me show you here. Look at the condition of this house. Here the dreams of the family members are lying buried under the rubble of this house, buried under the debris of this house. This house is completely flattened. Nobody knows about the condition of family members, how they are, where they had been taken. All I can say, this house is completely flattened. This was a very happy home. But now all you can see debris. Russians keep on claiming that they are not targeting civilians. But I think the pictures on the ground completely exposes their lie. They are targeting civilian area. They are trying to raise cost of war. They are trying to divert attention of administration towards civilians so that they can intrude into Kyiv capital. Whatever weaponry they have in their arsenal, they are trying to target this unarmed civilian. Let me show you. This is the condition of another house. Look at this. Look at this infrastructure. This house is also completely damaged. Nobody had thought few hours back that this will be their situation, this will be the condition. All their dreams stand shattered, their homes stand shattered. Most of the people have fled from this place because of overnight pounding of shells that continued for hours together. They kept on pounding shells, because of which people had to flee from this area. 20 houses here in one particular locality have been destroyed. Whatever weaponry, whether they are having ballistic missile, they are using cruise missile, they are using Stinger missile, they are trying to target them. They are not sparing any infrastructure. That is one of the reasons that more than 2,000 civilians so far in Ukraine have lost their lives. About 45 children have died, and many more are undergoing treatment in hospital. There is a lot of uncertainty in their lives. Those who are fleeing from their homes, they do not know where exactly to go. So all one can see here in Ukraine, that is pain. pain, that is tragedy, that is terror, that is tyranny. And all one can see is destruction and devastation everywhere. We had been reporting this for the last several days. See the condition of this house. This used to be drying room. This used to be the drying room of the house. But see what exactly has happened to drying room. Neither you can find any sofa set, nor you can find any couch, neither you can find any table. All you can find is the rubble and debris of the house that is there. And see, the cycle of the child is lying buried. The cycle is lying buried here under the debris. Nobody would have thought that this is really going to happen to their house. That is really the story here in Ukraine, where the people continue to suffer at the hand of Russian shelling and firing. Because trigger-happy Russian soldiers simply open mouth of their gun. They are least concerned about where their shells are going to fall. All they want to do is bring Ukrainian on knees. They want to topple this regime. And for that, people continue to face brunt. And every day, they are the one who are losing their lives, or they are fleeing from their homes, abandoning their hearths and homes, not knowing where exactly to go. All one can see is uncertainty all around.